Spring shows up, the flowers bloom, the trees, they come alive, and the sun finally sticks around here in Sterling. And your child, they're stuck inside with a box of tissues, red, watery eyes, and a nose that won't stop running. And you've tried every allergy medication on the shelf. You've kept the window closed, you've tracked pollen counts like it's your full-time job, and you have skipped days at the park, canceled soccer practice, limited outside time, and deep down, parents, you're wondering, why is my child the only one who can't enjoy the most beautiful time of the year? And here's what most doctors won't tell you. The problem isn't pollen, it's the nervous system. So this video is for parents who are tired of managing seasonal allergies year after year, tired of watching their child sit out while other kids are out there playing. They're tired of the medications that help, but don't actually fix anything. And you're ready to understand the real reason your child's immune system keeps overreacting to something harmless. I want to share a little story from our office. I think about a little girl, and we'll call her Kylie. Every spring, it was the same thing. It was congestion, runny nose, the dark circles under the eyes, mouth breathing, sleeping poorly. She was miserable. Her parents, they tried everything. I'm talking supplements, clean diets, air purifiers, over-the-counter meds. Some things helped a little, but it always felt like they were just chasing symptoms. They finally said, why don't we just try to not manage this? Why don't we try to understand why this is even going on? And what they found had nothing to do with pollen counts. It had everything to do with her nervous system being stuck in stress mode. Now, here's the science. Let's talk science about how this worked for Kylie. And what we're gonna do is break it down in an easy, digestible way here. Oh, sorry, it's going off. Here's what most people are never told, and I'm not talking about my watch. Our immune system is controlled by the nervous system. Let me say that again. Our immune system is controlled by the nervous system. The brain and the nervous system are the master control center for the body, and they tell every other system how to respond, including the immune system. And there's one nerve specifically that matters here, and that is the vagus nerve. And I want to think about the vagus nerve like an air traffic controller. When it's working well, it tells the immune system, hey, pollen? That's harmless, no big deal, stand down. But when your nervous system is stuck in stress mode, what we call dysautonomia, that same signal then changes. Now it says, danger, attack, emergency. And what happens? Histamines, inflammation, sneezing, watery eyes, congestion. Not because the pollen is dangerous, because the body thinks that it is. Now there's a gut connection that no one talks about. And here's another wild stat. 70 to 80% of our immune cells originate in the gut. And guess what regulates the gut? Ding, ding, ding. It's the vagus nerve. Now, when vagal tone is strong, that gut barrier stays healthy. But when vagal tone is damaged or stressed, that barrier that we're talking about, it breaks down. Now, the immune system becomes super sensitive or hypersensitive, and it starts overreacting to things that it shouldn't, like pollen and dust and pet dander. The issue isn't weakness, it's miscommunication. Now, there's a perfect storm that we see over and over. And when we run what we call insight scans in our office, we often see this same pattern. There has been stress stuck in that nervous system for years. Sometimes it starts even before birth. Prenatal stress, it increases the cortisol levels, and that stress chemistry crosses through the umbilical cord. Then there's birth and C-sections and forceps and vacuum deliveries and long labors, and all this can place incredible amounts of stress directly on the upper neck and brainstem area, right where that vagus nerve lives. Then layer on chronic stress, busy schedules, lack of sleep, illness after illness. Now that sympathetic nervous system, fight or flight, gets stuck in overdrive. It's like a computer with 47 tabs open, and eventually it crashes. Excess cortisol, inflammation, immune dysfunction, and now the body reacts aggressively to harmless pollen. Now let's go over why medications aren't the full answer. Now I want you to hear me clearly. We're not anti-medication, but antihistamines suppress the signs. They don't restore function. They cause drowsiness, fatigue, behavior changes, brain fog, and they don't address what we're looking for in the root cause. The stress of that, or the root cause is that stress in the nervous system that's underneath all of what's showing up here on the surface. And avoiding allergens and staying indoors, it limits our child's lives and it doesn't build resilience. Here at Live Better Chiropractic, we say, let's find the root, not just manage the branches or the symptoms. So what do we do here? Well, we have what's called neurologically focused chiropractic care. And it's different from chiropractic care. We don't chase symptoms. We track signals. Using insight scans, we can see where subluxation and stress are keeping the nervous system stuck in that fight or flight that we're talking about. Then we use gentle, specific adjustments to release stored tension, restore balance between the sympathetic and parasympathetic systems, activate that rest, digest, and heal mode. And when the nervous system shifts out of stress mode, that immune system can finally regulate appropriately, not overreact, not underreact, just respond the way it was designed to. And we're not treating and we're not curing seasonal allergies. We're rebuilding the neurologic foundation so the body can adapt and regulate naturally from day one to day forever. So if your child is stuck in this cycle, missing out on outdoor play, living off allergy meds, dreading spring instead of enjoying it, I want you to know there is a better way. And your child isn't broken. Their body is just stuck in stress mode. And that pattern, it can be released. And if you're ready to help your child break free from seasonal allergies and actually build resilience, not just survive the season, I invite you, click the link in our bio, send us a DM, or schedule directly here with me and the team at Live Better Chiropractic here in Sterling. Let's help your child experience spring the way that it was meant to be, outside and laughing and playing and breathing easy.